It is my pleasure to welcome His Excellency, Mr. Samal, Minister of Environment of Cambodia. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Mr. President, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to join you all here in Glasgow. The Cambodian delegations appreciate and would like to thank the United Kingdom and all those involved for making this crucial meeting possible. This is our unprecedented gathering, unprecedented because of the COVID-19, unprecedented also because climate change is no longer hearsay. Climate change, like pandemic, has no border, and our presence here signifies shared concern and reassure that we, as the world leader, we are not losing the sight of our shared responsibility for climate actions. Cambodia feels the crisis directly and take them seriously. To prevent the spread and mitigate the impact of COVID-19, we have comprehensive vaccinations, health and social measures, strict health and social measures are being put in place. Still, new variants remain a threat, making our social economic recovery challenging. Such crises require stronger international solidarity and cooperation, both bilateral and multilateral, including financial support and investment from developed to developing countries to enable a new path toward resilient growth as well as public well-being and health protections. Cambodia, a low-emission country, is strongly committed to doing our share in global effort. Full peace and political stability have permitted steady economic growth, average over 7% per annum, thus allowing us to make increasing contribution to the effort of combating climate change. We have tripled our climate budget in the last 5 years, now around 2% of our GDP. We have commissioned over 400 megawatts of utility-scale solar energy, which is about 15% of our energy mix. We submit our NDC update targeting around 42% in emissions, reducing by 2030. Our forests, our national total biomass is bigger than ever before. We are increasing share of clean energy, not developing any new coal power plants, and not constructing any new hydropower dam along the Mekong River. We are also formulating a long-term strategy for carbon neutrality, promoting activity that can deliver low carbon, climate resilient, and inclusive growth. This also helps us see the opportunity of green economy, a major driver of growth, investment, and innovation in the coming decade. I acknowledge the progress made since the Paris Agreement. Update NDC have shown increased climate ambitions. Large economies have also set net zero emissions target. Private and public investment in green technologies have risen. Still, we remain concerned that developed commitments fall far short of 1.5 degrees target, which put us on a dangerous path, particularly for the post-COVID recovery. International climate finance is also far from required scale, particularly for adaptation, difficult to access most climate vulnerable countries. We call for developed countries to increase their contribution to financial mechanism under the Convention and to further facilitate direct access to funds. Otherwise, promoting sustainable climate resilient infrastructures, disaster management capability, and low carbon development in LDC would barely be empty talk. We expect COP to address this issue, so pledge become action. We also hope Paris Agreement implement guidelines, including strong set rule for carbon market under Article 6, will be finalized here to encourage forest protection, promoting sustainable finance for adaptation and mitigation. I hope COP26 will mark a new era of climate action at the scale and speed needed for well-being of our people. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency.